name is Brian. My everyday topic to speak about is a pencil. A pencil, as we all know, is a writing tool. For a little bit of history, derived from the Latin word pencillus, it was an artist who used to use camel's hair to scribe or write. Graphite, which evolved in the late 1600s, is the material that we commonly see today in everyday pencils. The pencil is constructed of a narrow, solid pigment core inside a protective casing, which prevents the core from being broken or prevents the graphite on the inside to come off onto the person's hand, whoever's writing. It is said that in the late 1560s, an Italian couple likely made the first blueprints of the modern-day wood-encased carpentry pencil. Their version, which probably looks similar to this one, as you can see, was a flat, oval, more compact type of pencil. Pencils have evolved over the years, and today we have mechanical pencils, which you can extract the lead as it breaks off or gets worn down, and therefore not running out of lead or the graphite on the inside. It also keeps you from having to constantly sharpen the pencil. Other pencils that evolved are colored pencils. Pencils have evolved with different types of grips for comfort. We also have grease pencils, which we can write on glass with, and a number of materials that we can write on with grease pencils. There's also charcoal pencils, which we use if we want a darker pigment on the paper. Pencil scales also range in different hardness to lightness, the hardest being a 9H, the lightest being a 9B. Most common pencils we used to use in schools on those Scantron sheets were those number 2 pencils. Couldn't take a Scantron test without a number 2 pencil. Some of the other things which were good use for penciling or using pencils was kids used to use them for pencil fighting. We also used to take them and throw them up at the ceiling to see if they could get stuck in the ceiling. Those were some other uses when we didn't feel like writing. Another good thing about a pencil is something a lot of us wish we could take back our words after you said them. But once you said them, you said them. But I'll tell you what, when you write something down and you didn't like what you wrote down, there's this great invention on the other side of a pencil called an eraser. So you go to write a word, you misspell it, and it comes out looking like, I don't know if you can see that, that's not word, I made a mistake. So I'm going to go ahead and erase my mistake and correct it, and now I've properly spelled the word word. That is all I have to say about a pencil.